We want to make sure you get that well-deserved holiday by giving you some tips to make your plants happy at home even when you're not there. With just a bit of preparation, you can ensure your plants are well prepared for a little time without having their plant parents around. Sometimes it can be a mad dash to water all your plants before you leave, but some plants need less water than others. Succulents and cacti are drought-resistant plants that can go a few weeks without watering. Watering these plants ahead of schedule can lead to finding a sad, overwatered plant when you get home, so it's better not to water these unless they really need it. For plants that prefer more constant moisture, it can definitely be a good idea to give them a deep and thorough watering before your departure so that their soil can stay as moist as possible during the time you're away. Instead of adding an additional watering to your routine, allow your plants to dry out just a bit more if necessary and water them just before you leave. Did you know it's actually possible to water your plants without being there with them? At least, sort of. There are a few specifically designed solutions that can gradually release water over a period of time so that your plant will get water when it needs it, without the risk of being overwatered. We recommend these solutions for the plants that are set on medium to high watering frequency. For low watering frequency plants, like succulents and cacti, we recommend trying to time watering before leaving rather than using an automatic waterer. This option works well for plants that have a high watering need. Start by watering your plant as normal. Place the plants in the water. The soil will soak up the water as it dries. This solution is great if you can't move your plants or just don't want to. The string wicking method can be used on medium to high frequency plants. Just add a thicker coil of rope for thirstier plants. The water will move from the reservoir to your pot with capillary action. Soak the string in water overnight. Make sure all of the string is soaked through. One 2-inch end of the string should go into the soil. The other end goes into the water container. You'll want the container to stand a few inches below the pot. A similar method to string wicking is using water waders. This requires almost no preparation and is an easy system to set up. Place the end of the tube in a water container. Take the cap off the wader and fill it with water. Put the cap back on and leave the tube in the water. Push the ceramic cone into the soil at the side of the plant. Make sure the water container is below the wader so that the water isn't running too fast. This is one of the easiest solutions and requires almost no preparation. You won't even have to move your plants. Soak the soil of your plant. Fill the globe or bottle with water. Push it down into the soil at a slight angle. Water will be distributed slowly over a period of time. Note that if you are using glass or clear plastic watering globes, You should protect them from the direct sun, as the refracting light can cause a fire. This is a more advanced solution and does require some preparation. There are a few different systems available. Some are app-controlled, some with timers, some plug directly into a water outlet, and some utilize a pump and reservoir. There are tons of options available, but in general, these will allow you to more easily control how much water each plant is getting. If you're planning to be gone for a long time, automatic irrigation systems can operate on their own for many weeks. Determine which of your plants needs low, medium, or high watering, and set up the system according to their needs. For some systems, you may need to place more tubes or adjust the volume of water. For other systems, you can set a watering interval at the pump or station. If you're using a water reservoir, you may want to place it inside a plastic box or bucket, just in case it springs a leak while you're gone. Besides using different watering methods, you can also temporarily place your plants in a shadier spot than usual to help minimize the plant's watering needs. This can work for some plants that don't mind being moved, but if you try to move a fussy plant, for example a ginseng ficus, you will probably come home to a very upset and possibly bare plant. If your plants are in a sunny room, you can also close the blinds a bit more so that less light gets through. We hope that these tips are useful in helping you discover new ways for your plants to survive your next vacation. Wishing you a well-deserved and wonderful holiday from us at Planta. For more care guides and planty tips, follow us here on YouTube and visit us over on Instagram to show off your vacation watering setup. See you next time!